Hi, my name is Thomas and I am a member of the LGBT plus community. You're wondering, is this going to get heavy? Because that's what this topic is, a heavy topic. There will be talk of suicide, so if that's a sensitive topic for you, you've been warned. The reason I'm making this is because it is important for people to hear this message. Have you had any negative experience because of your sexuality?
Yes.
Do you mind elaborating?
Mainly on social media when I posted like comedy skits around being part of the LGBTQ plus community. People have messaged me and commented and said some really nasty things. So that's, yeah.
How did it make you feel?
I feel like it used to affect me, but now I just laugh it off because it's not about me, it's a reflection of them.
And how long did that happen for? Or is it still happening?
Yeah, it's still ongoing.
Have you come out?
Out in the crowd.
How did you feel about coming out?
It was really scary. I've been out for about 14 years now, but now I feel okay. Yeah.
Any advice for members who haven't come out?
Find people that you trust and you feel safe with, and if you choose to come out to a wider range of people, at least you have somebody that you feel comfortable with if things don't go the way you thought they might.
Thank you for your time. Yourself to the camera.
Yeah, of course. So my name is Jamin. I've been in Mildura for 20 years and I love Mildura.
So I'm almost 40, I'm a mum, manage here, I have my own business, born here, moved away Melbourne, Geelong and then came back.
Hi Thomas, I'm Kirsty.
Mind telling me a little bit about yourself?
I work in town, in retail, and I also own an online fitness center.
First question, do you think the LGBT community gets enough support?
I do know that it does get support. I don't know if enough. Mostly because I'm not really involved in it, so I can't really speak on behalf of whether they feel like they're getting enough support.
And do you think there'll be anything you can do to change that?
I do know there's been a lot of things held down in the Mildura City Heart, especially recently, so maybe seeing a little bit more of that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I can find it. Well, thank you for your time. Now let's get into some statistics of negative impacts on the LGBT community. There is roughly 2,800,600 known members of the LGBT community in Australia, but there would be more who haven't come out because there are many people who are scared of coming out. One reason may be rejection. These percentages will be the amount of people who have had suicidal thoughts. 73% of lesbians, 63.3% of gays, 79.7% of bisexuals, 88.4% of pansexuals, 87.1% of queers, 79.2% of asexuals, and for those who do not fit into the previous categories, 75.3% of them. Action. 90.6% of trans men, 86.2% of trans women, and 89.9% of non-binary people. Are you a member of the LGBT?
Yes.
Have you had any negative experience because of your sexuality?
Yes.
Do you mind elaborating?
Yeah, I can. It's actually from within the LGBT community that I'm not what they want as a partner or any type of thing. I get ridiculed by my height and my weight and basically my appearance, and they just judge me just based on that.
And how did that make you feel?
It doesn't feel the best, but I just have to just ignore them and just proceed my life. It's on them, not me.
Is it still ongoing?
Yes.
So I assume you've come out now?
Yes, for at least 10 plus years.
How did you feel about coming out?
It was a little bit scary, but I just had my closest friends and it made it a whole lot easier to have people I can depend on.
And any advice for members who haven't come out?
Yeah, just take your time and just have your friend just around you and they'll support you when and if you need to come out.
Okay, thank you for your time. So, do you think there's enough support in the community for the LGBT?
No, I don't believe there is.
What do you think could help to change that?
I think that there could be more community groups, there could be more like events and things around Mildura that we can show more support for the LGBT community.
Yeah, okay. Any other thoughts on the topic?
No.
Next will be Zoom. Cut. Action. The next will be suicide attempts. 30% of lesbians, 20.5% of gays, 31.5% of bisexuals, 46.7% of pansexuals, 37.1% of queers, 27% of asexuals, and those who do not fit into that, 34.3%. 52.9% of trans men, 45.6% of trans women, and 40.2% of non-binary people. I'm Thomas. What was your name?
I'm Lindsay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, do you think there's enough support for the LGBT community?
Yes and no. I think through the school system it's a little bit more open. We've actually had some events out in the middle. So it was all decked out, quite a few stalls. I think it was one of the health communities and then one of the churches, which was fantastic to see. But you don't really hear too much.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think there could be a little bit more work.
Any thoughts on how we will be able to change that, or how the community will change that?
I think everybody just needs to get with 2024 and be a little bit more accepting.
These numbers may be because of discrimination against them, it may be because of rejection, or it could be gender dysphoria. I've heard people claim that it isn't real, or that it never used to exist, or that it's just a phase, but that's not true. For some it may be a phase, but that doesn't apply to everyone or even anyone. The longer that this goes on, the more people will be losing. So please tell people about this and help us lower the bills. Thank you for listening.
Just trying to stay strong, just hide a coward to cry for help. 19% don't wanna live out loud, so we hear about them trying to tie a new spam. Just like that, my friends let loose. He says I could cut off my circulation and my bitterness, or cut off my air so I can breathe in hopefulness. Feel I'm stuck, wrong, trapped, and they have the audacity to say it's just a phase. Just a phase. She just wishes she felt love, she'd be their daughter, not their son. He wishes he saw his body and felt alright, not like putting up a fight. If we could do something or change a thing to make it all better, not as many kids would feel forgotten and write their final She says I could cut off my circulation and my bitterness, or grow out my hair so I can breathe in hopefulness. Feel I'm stuck, wrong, trapped, and they have the audacity to say it's just a phase. Just a phase. If we changed our minds a little bit, our kids wouldn't feel stuck like this. Leela, Taylor, Xander, Jude, how many more do we have to